Hello, Zavidant here, personal trainer, and in this quick video, what we are going to discuss is, does having big muscles make you understand exercise science? And the answer is no. No, it does not. If you buy a supercar, you don't automatically know the mechanics of what makes that car function, like how the engine works, how the brake system work, how like all the little minute parts of the car that allow you to get from point A to point B. And I think with exercise, for some reason, people see someone who's jacked and they go, this guy must understand the science behind getting jacked. And it's like, no, it shows you that this guy exercises, or girl, whatever. Doesn't matter. These pictures could easily be women or whatever at this point in this generation. The whole thing I'm trying to get to is, I was talking to my friend. I said, I found this cool rear delta exercise that feels great. And I made a joke. I was like, I'm going to patent it and I'll put it on the internet. And he said, obviously we're both just joking around, but it's just a big point that I'm going to make here is he said, you're going to need really big rear delt for people to listen to you. And in my head, I'm like, physics always wins. If someone who's ginormous gives you a shit exercise, it's not going to train your rear delts if it's a front raise, you know? So if someone's ginormous and they go, oh, brodette, do this exercise. It's going to blow up your rear delts. But you're lifting your arms like this and the weight's pulling you downwards. It's a fucking front delt exercise. And the size of their muscles doesn't quantify making the exercise a rear delt exercise. And this applies to everything here. Like, if you eat a lot of food, you're not a chef and you don't understand how to cook. So yeah, I'm really just trying to debunk this whole you need to have big muscles to be a personal trainer. Maybe I'm coping because I'm not the biggest person, but yeah, you don't start lifting, and as your muscles get bigger, textbooks of science just get implemented into your head. It's like, no, you intuitively understand how to contract muscles, and you're more basing off of feelings, when you don't actually quite understand something, and that isn't always the best metric for getting results. Like, you could feel something and it not actually be what's happening. So pardon my cussing in this video because I'm a little animate and passionate about this, but it's just like, guys, women, whatevers, um big muscles doesn't equal big brain. I mean, like, I don't know how to make this very simple, but yes, what should your personal trainer look like? It doesn't necessarily matter. I think they should exercise to actually kind of, have a feeling of what it should be like, but they should logically have a great understanding of exercise mechanics. And I'm specifically talking about within the context of training. Like, actually, you're in the gym doing exercises. Obviously, you would hopefully, I mean, obviously, you maybe would go to a nutritionist for food. Personal trainers, it's not necessarily their role, but they should have at least a basic understanding of nutrition, even just psychology, what motivates humans and all these things, because you're working with people at the end of the day. So yeah, um, big muscles doesn't mean good personal trainer or intelligent in the realm and confines of exercise science. So that is this video. And yes, I hope you kind of intuitively understand that this makes sense, and that having big, like, even just genetics. Okay, I'm gonna get off on a. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like, there's so many things. Like, you can just rip a bunch of steroids and look big, and you don't even have to work out something. Like, okay, hope you enjoy. Big muscles doesn't mean good trainer. Okay, but all right, that's it. I'm done. Video of the day.